pam.
A blade embraces its duty,
Donner un
as a
nom
jeweler
critique.
cherishes their gems.
Ah. Paraîtrait que je suis en live. Salut Cosmo. En Soum Soum. Vardan. Je me cache. Attends, pourquoi ma caméra elle est... Ah attends, ma caméra a été réglée. Non, c'est pas ça. Non mais c'est une blague. C'est juste que je tourne une vidéo et j'ai oublié de remettre la caméra comme elle est pour les lives. Pokéball, go! Mur d'airain, il est en bas. Ouh, ça va craquer. Ça va et toi? Nouvelle mise à jour. Nouveau perso à choper. En plus, il est pas trop mal le perso en vrai. Je l'ai testé là dans les tests, j'aime bien.
Quietly now. Whirling snow. Into the wind. Gotcha. Take flight.
Time to go.
C'est un peu trop facile les combats.
The wind knows me.
Busted.
Si après. D'ailleurs, tiens, quand j'y pense. Je fais juste mes quêtes du jour et je le fais après.
Take it easy.
Les quêtes se font assez vite, donc ça va. Il me reste une à faire. Après, je récupère mes 20 primo. Je suis Speedy Gonzalez. Donne-moi ton cœur, Béninso, bébé. Je suis une femme like you. Non, je déconne. Bah, le samedi, je joue pas trop. En plus, là, il y a un nouveau jeu qui sort sur Switch là ce week-end. Enfin, demain. Du coup, bah, je vais être sur le nouveau jeu, je pense, ce week-end. Et dimanche, si je live, ça sera soit sur le nouveau jeu, soit sur Pokémon. Comme j'ai diminué mon nombre de lives, j'avoue, je joue plus trop. Après, si je me connecte comme la dernière fois, l'autre soir, là, tu sais, où je suis venu dans ta série hier, au pire, je viendrai. Mais ça sera vraiment sur un coup de tête, quoi. Je sais pas encore si je vais jouer ou pas.
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
Comment ça? Là, j'étais à Souméou, là, il y a 5
Astra
minutes.
Abyssal.
Donc, il me reste les 150. Ça, il faut que je le fasse. Donc, bon, c'est... Ah, il faut que je fasse les quêtes et les primes aussi, là. Bon. Ah oui, ouais, parce que j'avais la quête, là, des 12 achats à faire. Il manquait un peu d'XP, j'avais pas mes 10 000 XP. Salut Shinobi. Bon bah nickel, au moins ça c'est fait. Bon, je la voulais pas spécialement, mais bon, moi je l'ai pour la collection.
Good roll. All right. Maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the... once I'm feeling up to it.
Pourtant, il est pas mal. En vrai, là, je l'ai testé et tout, et franchement, j'aime bien. En vrai, si je peux l'avoir, je pense que je vais le faire. Hein. Après, ça voudrait dire ne pas avoir Utao. Oula, il se passe quoi? Mon portail fait vibromasseur là d'un coup. J'ai 205... Je l'ai allumé, j'ai 250 000 notifications. Bah, je suis parti faire l'événement, la Cosmo.
Oh, why the pleasure is all mine. It must be fate that brings us together. I sense you are older and wiser than the last
Bah,
time
large,
we met.
il est large mieux. En vrai, il est
Seems
stylé.
your travels
Et il est
continue
facile à
to
utiliser en vrai pour faire
I had
les surconductions et tout.
planned to set out after this last. I had planned to take a walk.
Moi, je trouve que c'est un très bon personnage en vrai, hein, de ce que j'ai testé.
Hein.
Pourquoi j'ai un message, moi?
Lantern Right is. Well then, might I in. Why I. Such fine specimens. However, they're the streets of the nascent bamboo shoots.
Bah là, ils me l'ont. Oui, mais là, ça a apparu tout seul, donc là, je peux rien faire pour le moment. J'étais en balade et ça a apparu, donc. Pour un événement, j'ai que ça. Hein. Allez.
Bamboo shoot, nascent bamboo shoot. Oh, this one's only just sprouted, and it looks super fresh. Paimon thinks this is the one. They should be enough. Let's head back.
Help! Help!
What? Someone's calling for help. It's coming from over there.
C'était pas Sayu?
Are you okay?
Ah non, c'est la nouvelle là. Celle que j'aime pas. J'aime pas ce perso, je sais pas pourquoi.
That was scary. Well, at least you're all greetings, everyone. My name is Yo. Whoa. She's so... My name's Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
I'm Dvorak. A musician. I came
Ouais,
from
mais je sais pas,
just
j'aime
now.
pas
I
son
was so
style.
ma-
It's alright, Mr. Dvorak. The splashing around the bottom. Next time, here, as long as you watch your...
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, are you hungry?
Oh,
Please, sir, it's quite... I expect you... I still have some... Yep.
J'ai testé, franchement, je sais pas. Je suis pas. J'accroche pas.
What do you think, sir?
no, they're perfect. When I was traveling through Pass for Fontaines,
Sounds like you spent
I do.
iridescence tour.
The iridescence tour, at least. Well, it's a long.
Well, what are...
Let me see.
Oh, I love... We...
Okay. That the story.
Il va encore y avoir
they say was
250
even in
lignes de
that
texte
when he
là
finally
pour
came
5 minutes de
to,
combat.
Once she saw that my ancestor tried to run after her to give. In the end, all he could do once he returned to Font. After generations of the stories.
C'était
become some
Kiki qui s'est
people now
déguisé.
say,
Hein.
Wow.
Well,
Bah moi je viens de
I
l'avoir.
wanted to find. Of course, I've spent many
Je viens de
years.
l'avoir mais je la veux pas.
It's like...
Je te la donne si tu veux, Cosmo.
Oh, so you've...
Yes, and I'd always known them, so I prayed. A friendly local told
Faut
me
que je monte ma pitié là parce qu'en vrai si je peux l'avoir à item, moi je le prends. Et au pire je suis en garantie, elle sera montée pour Utao.
Oh dear. Well, I don't know very...
Ouais c'est pas parce qu'il vient de Fontaine que je vais être accro pour autant.
It's gonna take... You know?
Je fais quoi ma télécommande moi?
All right, well,
Okay, everyone. Uh-oh.
Ça elle était sous mes yeux. Ah j'ai besoin de lunettes. J'étais même pas encore sur Genshin, moi, en 1.5. Je suis arrivé à la 2.3 ou à la 2.4 de mémoire. Ah, ça va faire un an que je joue bientôt. Hein. Dans 2 mois, ça fera un an. Non, je suis arrivé à 2.5 ou 2.6. Alors, je suis arrivé vers,
Great.
vers
I
mars-avril.
can't wait to. The streets are breathtaking. Smiles and laughter everywhere I look. Oh, it's contagious.
Oh, puis je me
I
mets même
can
pas
almost
prendre
feel the
Ayaka pour aller
music in
plus
the
vite.
air.
Oh,
I have
shit,
nerves to start waving my
motherfucker.
conductor's baton.
Nom de Dieu.
Hey, everyone.
Hello, Xinyan.
Traveler
Que les persos que j'aime pas.
When I was last here to advertise a Liwis,
Feels like I've been.
I'm
Is that right? So, what brings you to?
A lantern.
Signon, je l'aime pas. Yao Yao, je l'aime pas.
Oh,
I mean, that's not hosting a music festival.
Wait, but we're.
Bon, elle devrait pas tarder, ça fait un moment qu'elle est pas venue.
this is the perp. That's the. As for the perp, my friend Yunj.
But what about you?
Putain, on est 8 en son live. Ah, c'est cool ça.
Actually, what do you say, Mr. DeVoe?
But the open.
Are you? Guess my yow yow. If you
Okay, you've got this. So about the senior of yours Xinyan mentioned just now. Is that anyone we know? Yes, it's.
On va passer par là. Faut que je fasse mes donjons après.
Xiaoling's always
On
thinking
est quel
about
jour là? On est
cooking.
vendredi. Non,
Whenever
on est
she gets
jeudi.
scrapes or
Je crois que c'est le
burns,
vendredi
she just
le
leaves
truc
them
de
to
donjon.
heal.
Je vais juste checker vite fait. Ouais, c'est demain qu'il faut que je les fasse donc ok. Bon, je vais faire, je vais
I
faire des
know you
boss.
must have looked out for her a lot too in the time you've known her. So, thank you for that.
Allez! Moi qui comptais faire mes trucs de l'orage là, bah c'est pas encore aujourd'hui que je vais les faire.
Oh, it's Master. Is it okay if I go in?
Oh, calm down now, dear.
Madame Ping.
You're not about to run off anywhere.
I haven't seen you in days, Master. I've missed you.
C'est pas la daronne de Yanfei ça? Enfin la grand-mère de
You
Yanfei
do
des fois?
say the sweet. Ah, look who it is.
You're half right, Madam Pig.
Hello, man.
Master.
An old.
Oh, right. You're an elder of, for example.
Why not at all? Times change.
Faut que je finisse de
so-
couronner Gazois.
Good.
Master.
Oh.
Thanks, Madam Pig.
Après je ferai peut-être Ayaka. Et comme Ayaka j'ai envie de la remplacer, je sais pas, je verrai.
take it easy.
Je vais me faire une deuxième team je pense. Comme ça j'aurai ma team classique là et je vais me faire une deuxième team. Faut varier de temps en temps parce que jouer avec tout le temps les mêmes persos c'est chiant. Je crois que je vais me faire plusieurs teams. Je vais monter plusieurs teams, je vais me les faire. Ça va être fun. Il me faut que je fasse une team déjà avec Naïda, obligé. J'aimerais bien faire une team arcan, mais bon, avec un seul arcan, ça va être compliqué quoi.
While the milliliths stand guard, evil shall never prevail.
Oh là là. Il est 20h, je bake déjà. J'ai rien foutu de la journée. Il y a des jours comme ça, t'as envie de rien faire. Bon, aujourd'hui, c'était clairement une journée comme ça. J'ai rien foutu. J'avais plein de trucs de prévus, mais j'ai rien fait.
And when you meet with the Ministry of Civil Affairs, please remind.
Understood, Miss Ganyu.
Got you.
What brings you here, yeah?
I've brought all the medicine you asked me to pick for you. Oh, and here's a pack of sweet also, I know you've had a... Well, this is weird.
Ça va.
Thank you, but oh, my apologies.
Je suis pas le plus grand fan des persos que t'as cités, mais ça va. Après, Collet, c'est normal, c'est un arc et je suis pas fan des arcs. Et Shinobu, je sais pas, j'accroche pas.
Well, the iridescence told it would be quite... Therefore,
Flemme.
we will not... Some live music will certainly add... Yes.
Moi, je m'en fous des planeurs.
Now, I just need to take some... As long as I click... Mr. Dvorak.
Oh, yes, sir.
As soon as there's... I couldn't agree more. Master...
Oh là là, faut que j'arrête de bailler.
Hey, I'm...
C'est d'où ma bouteille d'eau? Elle est là.
empty now, but if you let me know what you like, I can bring you some of your favorite dishes next time we meet. Apart from lotus, anything sweet, and anything that's made...
De toute façon, on mange de tout, Simon.
No, this...
Perfect. Oh, perfect timing. Not at all. Yao Yao,
Remember to make tea? Okay. Everyone, I'm sure...
Thank you, Yao Yao.
We should go get dinner.
Elle est longue, la quête. 16h, il faut que j'aille jusqu'à 18h. Vas-y, je vais mettre... pas intérêt avec. Je sais pas combien elle est autocritique, Magellan. Je crois qu'elle est au-dessus.
Greetings, Trav. Ganyu has brought the Qixing have.
Yay! That's awesome!
Please, on a more personal.
Ouais, 61%, c'est pas beaucoup.
Thank
Hein.
you so much. I'd become quite... Never in my... Right. Time for me to call in the performers. Just...
Yes! Our music man...
Yes, indeed. For a musician.
Bon, après, il faut... quand on a les bons artefacts, ça va aller tout seul.
Ganyu?
They told me all about Mr.
Oh, that's... don't...
Thanks. It was just that to tell you the truth, I know how
Did you say the adept? Are you telling me?
You bet they're real!
Yes. But if it's a person...
I see.
Yes. That...
Great. So Mr. Dvorak and I will concentrate on things here in the city to make sure the concert goes according to plan. How's your workload?
I can probably...
Wait, what do you mean as long... Even for someone...
Somehow that...
Be it but 3 moons from...
In that...
Alright.
If you have the time, you're well known to many of the adept, okay? Then let's meet back...
What's this space?
You're all so...
Just think. Imagine if it'd be such a happy reunion.
You're right.
We should probably get going.
Ooh, we're...
I was wondering...
Rendez-vous sur le lieu de présentation. Allez. Que du blabla. Oh là là.
Music sounds...
Vous imaginez, j'ai lancé le live il y a 20 minutes, j'ai même pas fait encore un combat sur cette
Truth be
quête.
told, the question of what music means to people is one that I've been pondering for quite some time.
Lady Yuhan?
Baiwen, what is it?
Per Lady Ningguang's... I am told that but I'm worried.
I understand. In that...
Yeah, Kuching, leave it to us.
With the traveler. Thank you.
Will do. And
You have my thanks.
Good luck.
Ah, il y aura peut-être un combat là.
Let's revisit
Avec un
this
peu de
question
chance.
after the concert.
said the strange too, but Paimon doesn't hear anything. There doesn't seem to be a soul in...
I was just wondering who in their right mind would come up.
Ah, ma yéyé.
How'd you sneak up on us?
You look pretty
Ma
alive.
chère et tendre Yelan.
Ah, you're here
La
for
femme de ma
company.
vie.
The stuff...
Ça faisait longtemps, tiens. Bah c'est
Collecting rare and exquisite treasures.
c'est Just qui a enchaîné.
This seems suitably sophisticated.
The doors and the window...
Even better than I imagined. It's my lucky day.
One with nature. Follow the wind.
Putain, je vois pas où il est le troisième indice. Ah bah il était sous mes yeux.
This place is...
Bah Raiden elle vient juste de passer donc elle va pas revenir tout de suite. Hein. Raiden il va attendre quelques mois je pense. Hein. Je pense qu'elle reviendra dans 6 mois Raiden.
Guys, could've...
Seems you've done a pretty thorough inspection. So,
Hang on.
why would I make this more...
Okay, well...
What about you? Give up as... Yep. It's, to be honest, a long time ago. But it wasn't a rally to escape with their lives. The bandits were... Whenever they heard that, the culprit of this crime... The victims obviously will have gotten quite a... The important thing now is to find this. On any other day, take a look around. Not only did they... Unfortunately for them, I'm one of the best trackers in the business. They're not about to get away with their little scheme on my watch.
So basically...
Ouais mais c'est pas Raiden. Regarde Xiao il vient tous les mois. Mais Raiden c'est pas pareil. C'est un personnage qui est voulu par la commu donc ils vont se faire désirer. Financièrement ils ont raison de faire ça. Commercialement c'est une bonne stratégie ce qu'ils font.
Here, look at this. These tracks are superficial, but they definitely didn't occur naturally. Something heavy was being dragged this way, meaning we're headed in the right direction. Their pace has increased. Normally, people carrying a heavy load...
Moi aussi hein, j'aurais voulu les Raiden mais bon j'ai préparé mon 50-50 malheureusement.
Whatever's motivating
Donc la
them to
prochaine
speed
fois.
up must be psychological. For instance, reaching the home stretch.
Time to go.
J'ai eu 10 Luc, j'ai trop le seum. La prochaine fois je me mets en garantie.
There they are! Look! A treasure hoarder tent!
Ah vers la baston. Mais avant je vais voir ça. Voir s'il n'y a pas un coffre. Voilà.
Brings a smile to my face.
C'est 2 primo. J'ai 10 primo, je vais aller loin. Tada, je veux juste voir le truc là, comment c'est richesse honorable. Oh bah ça va, il nous donne une... 1, 3, 5, ouais, 10. Ça va, il me donne pas mal de pierres. Ah, Yelan, elle est trop bien. Hein. Bah, Yelan, elle est pas opti à 100% encore, mais elle est du la badass. Hein. Mais il faut encore changer quelques artefacts sur ma Yéli. Mais franchement, déjà, quand elle fait du 20 000 dégâts avec son truc là. J'ai presque 200% de dégâts critiques. Il faut juste que je remonte un peu le taux critique. Et je serai bien.
Hey!
The evidence. Okay.
You kidding me? You think I'm scared of you?
Perhaps not.
Curses. Seems like you're not all talk after all. There's no going back now. Mercy!
Oh, it's a little late for that. I've come.
I surrender!
Elle a trop de flow en plus, je
Tell
trouve,
us
Yelan.
everything. You have one chance. And
Bah,
I'm
moi, j'avoue, il
ready-
m'en faudrait un dans ma team en vrai.
You know, I know I'm with the...
Wow, you really...
No, not at all.
Okay.
I racked my brain. I remember the tune, but they did. It was completely...
Give you a chance, huh? Sounds to me like you'd rather strike some.
Yes?
You know how to bargain. You'll have to take a walk once
Parce que
we
là,
return.
j'ai 3 épéistes et un archer. J'aimerais bien diminuer
There's not much left to wrap up,
mon
so
nombre d'épéistes.
What is it?
I'm still not sure how you first got your hands on this information. So play it safe when you get back. Don't mention to. You helped a lot with the investigation and arrest anyway, so
Ouais.
see you when I see you.
Bah après, il y a
happy
10 Luc,
ransom
quoi.
night.
Mais bon.
Paimon's such a pro at this. Whoosh! Although, it's kind of a cause Paimon's when we were and most music Paimon never imagined that music. Oh, really? Well, anyway.
C'est vrai que là, je crois, depuis que je joue, je l'ai jamais vu dans les drops.
Byron, we're back! Everything's all sorted!
That's great. My greetings to both of you. Long time no see.
No need to be...
On the contrary, alas. But you're quite... Once the performance, simply put...
Whoa.
Well, I trust you saw...
Yeah!
Sea Gazer. Legend holds that he was free-spirited and easy-go on this marvelous... If the sound of music can flow like the rivers and streams into...
Bah moi, c'est pas celui Yelan que j'ai, c'est celui Yumiya, mais en vrai, il est...
Love them. At least...
Faut Yelan, il est très bien.
I heard that you'll be go... I'm sure this quest to uncover...
Il fait partie des 5 étoiles qui sont conseillées, du coup, moi, je m'en fous. Ah, ça y est, la quête est finie. Nickel. Voilà, on va pouvoir faire l'événement. J'ai 30 primo, je vais aller loin. Je vais juste regarder un truc, il doit y avoir une boutique, je pense. Anecdote festive. Qui est disponible dans un jour. Ah, il n'y a pas de boutique. Ah, c'est la merde. Bah, moi, je t'avoue, en vrai, J'ai dans l'optique de monter tous les persos petit à petit, donc pour le fun. Donc s'il y en a un que je vais pas, je vais essayer de le drop. Mais s'il y en a un que je veux à tout prix, je vais économiser. Là en vrai j'aimerais bien voir Utao, mais bon, j'avoue que là le nouveau perso, il me fait de l'œil.
My apologies.
Quietly now.
Pas de soucis, bonne douche. Bon, ça devrait être assez simple en vrai.
Gotcha. Whirling snow.
Into the wind.
Bah ils se connaissent tous, hein, les archanges, je pense. Hein.
Busted.
Take flight. Kamisato art. Sometsu. Yeah.
Il me donne des Mura, mais je suis déjà millionnaire en Mura, s'il te plaît, donne-moi des primos.
Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's over.
My apologies.
S'il pouvait y avoir un tout petit peu plus de difficulté, ça serait bien. Arrêtez de me donner des moras, donnez-moi de la tunasse. Je veux des primogèmes, moi.
I only wish life could be as leisurely as a little more often.
Vigilance en mer. Putain, je vois pas le pass. Il est en bas. Ok. Ok. Amis compatriotes. Est-ce que Beidou est dans le coin? Bey. Je sens que ça va être chiant cette quête. L'avantage, c'est qu'il y a plein de quêtes, du coup, il y a plein de primogènes à récupérer. J'aurais été sûr que ça allait être un truc relou. C'est toujours des trucs relous de toute façon. Ah, si, il y a des... Ça, c'est bien, ça. Je sais pas du tout. Mais je crois que moi, il fallait... Enfin, moi, personnellement, pour y gagner, je crois que c'était du 50-50 qu'il fallait faire. Enfin, il fallait que ça soit à peu près égal au autocritique. Mais là, moi, je t'avoue, moi, j'ai 50, je crois, en autocritique et j'ai 200% en dégâts critiques. Avec l'arme, je suis trop bien en dégâts critiques.
So this is a day in the life of the traveler.
J'ai pas Raiden, du coup, je t'avoue, je sais pas, il faut que tu regardes sur internet. Vous avez tout sur internet hein, pour ça. Moi, c'est ce que je fais pour monter mes persos. J'ai même pas regardé ce qu'il fallait faire. J'aime pas ce genre de défi. Putain, il faut que je fasse 1000. « 3000. Ah, il faut que j'atteigne jusqu'à 5000 là. Ah, total. Faut que je fasse des efforts. Hein. C'est qui m'envoie des messages? Bah, je l'ai fait ça le premier coup. Hein. Les gars, si vous regardez là, vous voyez que j'avais fait ça le premier. Je me dis, vas-y, là, en multi, ce sera peut-être plus rapide. On fera peut-être des meilleurs scores. Non mais merci, mais je l'ai déjà fait. Le premier test que j'ai fait, c'était en eau douce. Hein. Ah, tu suis le live. Hein. Mais bâtard, bouge de là, fils de pute, va. On est censé jouer ensemble, bande de chiens, va. Là. Ah non! Bah j'étais touché que 2 fois, pourquoi j'ai plus de vie? Mais pourquoi j'ai plus de vie, putain? Personne m'a touché, j'ai perdu ma vie, c'est quoi ce délire? Ah, ça me saoule, vas-y, le prochain je le refais en solo, je me bats les couilles. Ah, ta mère la pute! Ah, ça me saoule. J'ai fait un meilleur score, n'empêche. Faut que je fasse combien au total? 5000. Putain, je suis qu'à 1500. Allez, ça va le faire, on y croit, on y croit. Ah, mais ça, c'est le genre de défi que je déteste, la vérité. Ah, j'aime pas ça, là, un truc de barge à la con, là. Bon, puis vas-y, je passe au milieu, je perds un PV, c'est pas grave. c'est pas ouf, hein. Et bon, comme ça rapporte des primogèmes, hein, on n'a pas trop le choix. Il nous dit hello alors qu'il va nous enculer, je suis sûr. Faut que je fasse gaffe, il me reste un cœur. Faut que j'évite tous les problèmes là. Sauf que j'ai de l'avance, hein, ça serait con quoi. Il y en a un qui m'est passé devant. Moi j'avais plus qu'un quart, j'ai pas voulu prendre de risques. Ah putain non, le score limite il est à 2000, donc là j'ai fait ça pour rien en fait. Ils montent tous les jours le score limite. Ok. Putain, je suis con. Donc ça c'est bon du coup pour le moment. Donc on passe à l'autre. Oh là là, mais je suis trop con ma parole. J'ai fait une super course, elle a servi à rien. Elle est tellement triste ma vie. Bon.
Into the wind.
J'aurais dû lire les consignes parce que je sais même pas ce que je dois faire. Ok, merde, j'avais un saut à faire. Pas grave.
Time to go.
Je ferai un meilleur score la prochaine fois, mais donc j'ai compris. Bon, après tu me diras si je l'ai pris Mogem, là je m'en fous. Obtenez 3000 points, lancez l'éclaircie de Saint-Simon à Dieu. Vas-y, ça on s'en fout. Ah, je peux avoir un de ces persos là après gratos, c'est cool ça. Ouais, je regarde lesquels il manque des constellations. Je laisse passer en fait. Et la dernière, quelques mondes avance, Inch'Allah. Pop, 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 elle est là.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my...
Bah, je les ai tous. Ceux qui y sont, je les ai tous. Donc il faut jouer ceux qui m'ont des constellations. Je pense que je prendrai la nouvelle en vrai, même si je l'ai déjà. Comme ça, moi, je vais monter sa constée. Mais je regarderai quand même mes constellations pour voir. Oui, je les ai tous, je t'ai dit. Salut Atsu. Ah, t'as changé ton blaze, avant c'est Atsutsu, non? Ça va être hyper chiant, je sens. Salut Daro. J'ai pas tout compris, mais bon. Ouais, ça c'est bien, ouais. Ça va et toi? Mais je trouve hyper bon par contre les bottes. Ça, je peux pas la bouger, ok. Et il faut que elle est là, bing. Ah, c'est chiant. Ah, j'aime pas ces événements-là. Ça donne des primos, mais franchement, c'est hyper chiant. Bon, on est à jour. Bon, on va aller faire quelques boss, tiens. Elle lui faut quoi comme boss, tiens, si je la montais un peu pour le fun. Oh, il faut du dendro. Donc, ça, dendro, ok. Ouais, il y a moyen en vrai que je la pull. Parce que là, j'ai foiré mon 50-50 sur la Shogun. Donc là, je suis en garantie. Mais en vrai, là, le nouveau perso, là, dendro, il botte. Hein. Je me tâte encore à le pull. Champi froid, hypostase, dendro. Bah, on va lui faire l'hypostase. Salut Raiden. Ah, je peux pas être partout. Hein. Déjà, il faut que je fasse mes trucs parce que là, mon énergie, je la perds si je la zappe. Parce que là, si je la fais pas maintenant, je vais la zapper et je vais la perdre. Ouais, j'ai eu 10 Luc, moi j'ai trop le seum. Mais je m'y attendais en vrai, mais bon, j'espérais quand même réussir mon 50-50 quoi. Mais en général, quand je suis en 50-50 sur les archons, bah. C'est l'échec! Ça fait longtemps que je l'ai pas fait, tiens, ce boss là. Ouais. Je pense que beaucoup l'attendaient en plus. Ah merde, j'ai pas pris le personnage de foudre. Putain, j'ai oublié de prendre Sino, je suis trop con. Comme si tu savais pas que j'ai pas zombie. Mais j'ai fait de la merde, putain. Bon, vas-y, recharge-toi là. Faut que je mette Sino après. Bah, t'étais déjà Cosmos, non? Ouais, Ayaka elle déchire. Allez hop. Pareil, j'ai pas zombie. Le seul archange que j'ai, c'est Naïda.
All right, let's head off.
A pleasure to be working with you.
Ah, moi je t'avoue, j'ai rien dépensé. En vrai, comme ça faisait longtemps que j'avais pas joué, ils m'ont donné des bonus et j'ai réussi à faire mes 80 de pitié avec. J'ai rush tout ce que j'avais en retard et j'ai réussi à faire ma pitié, puis je partais pas de zéro non plus. Bon, ça n'a rien à voir avec Zongli, ça. Le skin d'Ayaka, attends, j'ai pas regardé. Mais s'il est payant, je l'ai pas pris de toute façon. Ah, 1300, oh là. Attends, j'aimerais le voir. Ouais, il est pas... Je sais pas, je suis pas... Ça fait paysanne. Je suis pas fan. Non, je suis pas fan. C'est joli, hein, mais je suis pas fan. Bon, ouais, c'est presque la même chose. Hein. Niveau boss, j'en suis où? Je suis à 5 sur 10. Donc là, je vais faire 6, 7, 8, il m'en manquera 2. Demain, je vais faire mes donjons. Faut que je fasse les requêtes et les primes aussi dans la semaine. J'ai tellement de trucs à faire. Faut que je fasse ça. À la base, je voulais faire ça, mais avec le nouveau truc, l'héritage et le chasseur d'orage. Ça va pas être une quête trop longue, je pense. Quand même, c'est abusé, 2500 pour le skin de Diluc. Déjà, Diluc, il est claqué au sol. Je dis pas qu'il est moche, mais il est 2 fois plus cher que les autres trucs, c'est abusé. Puis ça reste dilu, quoi, c'est pas non plus... Dès que tu fais un 50-50, il te donne diluc. Bon, enfin, c'est diluc, hein. Diluc, est-ce qu'il vaut le coup de payer si cher? Je suis pas sûr. Faut que je monte mon sino aussi, putain. Je suis en train de monter Gourou pour le fun aussi. Ouais, je l'ai aussi, Mona. Mona, c'est le premier 5 étoiles que j'ai eu sur ce compte. Ouf, ça craque. Nahida! Coup dur. Moi, j'ai eu Diluc. Faut vraiment que je monte mon sino. Bah des 8K de dégâts avec Elan, juste avec son R2, je fais du 15-20 minutes de dégâts. Donc j'ai envie de te dire... Ouais, je suis comme ça. Moi je suis pas fan de Mona. Pourtant elle est pas mauvaise, mais je sais pas. Cosmo. Faut que je me réhabitue à jouer avec Sino, ça fait tellement longtemps que je l'ai pas sorti. Merde, attends. Voilà, c'est mieux comme ça. Non, ça passe crème. Faut juste que je me réhabitue à Sino, mais ça passe crème. Là, quand l'œil est apparu, j'aurais dû appuyer sur R2, mais j'ai oublié de le faire. Bah après, ton R, ça veut rien dire en vrai, Raiden. Selon comment tu montes tes persos, en vrai, tu parles très bon, tu parles des meilleurs persos qu'un R50 qui fait n'importe quoi. Moi, au début, mes persos, j'ai monté n'importe comment et je vois bien, moi, Yato, que je pense avoir bien monté, au final, il a même pas la cheville de Maagaka hein, et de Magellan. Hein. Bah moi je t'avoue je le fais avec les comme sur le machin là, le pass de combat il faut que je monte je dépense 500 000 toutes les semaines, bah je le fais avec ça. Toutes les semaines je monte un peu chaque perso, un peu les persos. Non mais c'est bon, ça passe crème. Je l'ai débloqué mais je l'ai pas encore visité. J'ai juste récupéré le machin pour qu'elle apparaisse à la map. Mais ouais, je l'ai pas encore... Il y a juste cette zone là qu'il faut que j'aille truc. Puis il y a ça, mais j'ai juste pris le compte des Tiny en fait, j'ai pas été plus loin. Là, je finis mes deux boss et je pense que je vais faire ça aujourd'hui. Parce que les étages... Le récif, je le ferai en off, je pense. J'aime bien, ouais. Si je le droppe pas, de toute façon, je droppe plus Tao. Bah, je t'avoue, je serais incapable de l'écrire correctement sans regarder sur internet.
swirl.
Surrender!
My apologies. Take flight. My apologies. Embrace the ice. Make yourselves at home. Committed to memory. Let's play for the limit.
Nowhere to run!
Have to see the world for yourself. The weather is
Nahida.
lovely and warm. Hey,
Bon, normalement, ici, je peux faire personne, une personne à le cache. L'avantage, c'est que j'avais déjà tout ce qu'il fallait à part les trucs d'Endro pour là.
perseverance is a virtue.
How's everything going with your...
I should be...
Well,
The newly appointed acting grand sage reviewed all...
acting grand?
Yeah, I heard that's... But it's all thanks to him that once my paper is
They're really out of their mind!
Take it easy, Professor. I'm puzzled as well. Just going by quality...
Fool! Do you think he was one of my students? But he rarely attended class. When I
Ah, il y a des
asked him
boss qui
about
sont
it,
plus
he
chiants que d'autres à
retorted
faire, ouais.
what brazen arrogance!
Professor, don't... Psst.
Want to hear a secret?
I really?
Someone named all... There's also a...
Oh, is he...
Wow. News of some people are saying Hey,
The Matra.
the mantra.
I'm Ilias. I have to talk to him.
Oh là là.
You're in? You shouldn't push yourself. Why don't you tell it?
No, I have to tell them. Sorry, can you lend me your arm?
Since you put it down.
Bah, j'étais pas venu pour ça.
We promised to take him to a mantra, but we don't know that many, do we? Oh, wait, Sino should be back at the academia. Let's go find him.
Nahida. Bon, je le trouve bien, moi. Bon appétit.
Well, if it's... Yeah, I want to write my... Yes, you came...
Did one of them just mention Tatara? Is it just Paimon or is it kind of great? Let's go find out.
J'ai pas de chat. Désolé, déception pour toi. Wow, touche pas à la PS5. Je vais me fâcher là.
Take flight.
Ah oui, fouette-moi. Bon, elle est en train de prendre la poussière, donc bon. Elle a rejoint ses petites sœurs. Elle est dans mon meule avec la PS1, PS2, PS3, PS4. Voilà, je suis à jour dans ça, nickel. Maintenant, on peut prendre ça. Comme ça, là, il me restera 2 boss à faire, mais donc, demain, de toute façon, je fais mes donjons. Il me restera les requêtes, les primes. Là, il faut que je fasse les 12 étoiles. Et la marmotte, met le chocolat dans le papier d'alu. Allez, je me suicide. Ouais, Naïda, à ton âge, on dort à cette heure-ci.
I guess, if only we knew where to find that traveler. From what they say about her, this seems like the kind of thing she'd know about.
Oh, you're...
Hey, what's with that face?
No, this is my first time.
So what, for the, traveler?
Actually, we...
My teacher
If you don't mind.
Hold on, Sawada.
Oh, fair point.
Let me give you some, but in the end, apart from the...
That's right.
So first this...
Yes, my thoughts
Cindaron.
exactly. So I helped out too. I asked everyone I could think of if they knew anything about what happened back then. And wow, did I get lucky!
Stop shouting!
This part's important. I just wanted to make it just so happens that a friend of mine works at the government records office. He looked into it for me, and I could even back then, Tatara Suna was already at the center of Inazuma's smelting industry. The man in charge was a government official named
Wait, so there...
That's right! What?
Oh, the swordsmiths? Yeah,
Wow, yes. You really know your stuff. Something then seems to...
Kinda hard.
Sawada, you left out...
Oh, yes!
Get to the point.
According to information acquired...
A puppet?
Aha! Judging by the looks on your faces, you do know something after all.
No! Paimon just meant...
I agree, it does. But considering that non-human races in Inazuma...
Oh, and please read my... Sawada was in... Oh!
Wait! You're allowed to just make stuff up?
Akabal. Besides, if they're really...
Good point.
We have some other stuff to do.
All right, thank you.
Hey, so that thing they were talking about, it has to do with... Okay, then even if we did know some, after all, we kicked his butt and got him locked up. Information about people like that. If you ask Paimon, Akaba should just pick a different topic. There must be as many as... Hey, did you see that? He literally just went by, over there. It looked like... The Balladeer! No, it can't have been. He got locked up. Oh, quick, let's catch up and see.
En même temps, j'ai du mal à croire que Scaramoussia soit resté enfermé. Vu la puissance du mec... Nahida!
Traveler, Paimon, Nahida! Bad news. Did he escape or...
Sure enough.
Hey! What are you doing in the sanctuary of Surastana? I know you must have a lot of questions. It was my idea to set the Balladeer free. A deal?
What did you expect? Why do you think Sumero would keep me around otherwise? But if that's the case, why...
Don't flatter yourself. It was...
Ah, so if it were up to you, you'd finish the job?
Well, that escalated quickly. Not a good start. Could I ask you all to please calm down?
Ça devient cochon vos histoires là quand même. Hein.
But Paimon's worried about you, Nahida. Don't let it...
It's not every day you see people questioning the god of wisdom.
Don't you dare try... As long as the terms are reasonable, I don't think there's a problem.
Well, I for one have no reason to doubt you.
Yes, one in which I gained valuable information. The Balladeer's power was all but completely spent after your battle. He's no longer strong enough, plus, he's a former harbinger with knowledge of many of the Fatui's sensitive secrets. Wait a second. Former? You mean, he's... I take no pleasure in saying this, but it seems as if the doctor had no...
Sometimes it's you using them, other times it's them using you. Most human relationships are this way. So as long as you have some value to offer, nobody will ever abandon you. But after recent events, Well, if the Fatui are gonna reevaluate...
As we discussed, I don't like causing harm to living beings. And you said you need protection.
I think these two have made their objection to that idea fairly clear.
Yeah, obvious! Then let's put that discussion to the side. Today can be a trial run. Where we go from here will depend on how well we manage to cooperate.
All right. Then I'll...
Good. Go now, and keep in touch. Nahida, are you... Yes. I have my reasons for this decision, yes. As I told you...
Oh, yeah. Actually, that's the whole reason we came to...
You may remember me mentioning that the Fatui had not included your twins' details in the Descender category. It's possible that the Fatui have other information that even I don't know about. He was granted the power to connect with Irminsul when he almost became the god of a new era. Even though he no longer has the Gnosis, some traces of its power remain. The amount of
Je crois que c'est le personnage le plus réfléchi de tout Genshin. Ils ont réfléchi sur 1000 ans.
Without knowing what to look for would take so I asked the Balladeer to search.
Exactly! Or what if...
I understand. But sometimes, everything is dictated by which side you're on. How things will go in the future. Our minds have connected several times before. As Sumeru's if this deal with the Balladeer hits my pleasure, I was gonna In fact, even though he only... Of course, I'll be there to help. Great. Prepare yourselves.
Wow. It looks pretty different here compared to last time. The colors are gentler. Guess that must be because Sumeru's at peace now.
J'ai oublié que Skyl était si
Hot
petit.
on my heels. You know, you didn't have to...
Shut your beak, jailbird! No way a prisoner gets to be so smug!
I understand that prisoners have to put up with harassment from the guards. But right now, I'm on temporary release. So maybe you should think about backing off a little.
Sounds like a successful rendezvous. I need to be unlike any... I know there are many grievances.
Fine. Let's go and...
Let's cut each other. Per my agreement with... If there are no... Or did you need some time to mentally prepare yourselves?
Oh, je voudrais pas m'embrouiller avec elle. Hein. Elle sort un sabre de ses seins.
Irminsul access granted. Initiating connect...
Is this a small sapling? Oh, darn it! Come on, let's catch up with him. So this is the inside. Ooh.
Irminsul is closely intertwined with... Pick your jaws up.
Why is it that Paimon...
Lesser Lord Kusanali, we will now...
Can you still sense where the heart of Irminsul is?
Yes. Permission to begin...
Permission granted. Go.
Let's go. Stay close.
Hey, so... Say we...
I was just imagining the look on your travel companion's face if anything's possible in here. You can't rule anything out.
These sapling things have spread out.
Those are all packets of information from inside Irminsul. Be careful not to touch them.
It looks the same in every direction. No wonder he mentioned about getting lost. Huh. What do you know? He was actually telling the truth. Is he mocking me again? What is it this time?
There's a time and a place to lie, but this definitely isn't it. So why don't you relax your guard a little? We're here.
What a
Lesser Lord Kus.
Good, you made it. Are you
Ready when you are.
Then please begin. Preparing to access cognitive.
The Balladeer's actually doing what Nahida tells him.
The rest is up to you. If you discover anything at
Will do.
Nahida!
Huh. For once, we
Traveler, Paimon, would you like... Yes, I've also...
Huh? What the? We can talk to each other inside our heads?
That's part of it. Plus, we're all friends. There's nothing wrong with that.
Paimon's never tried this before. So, Paimon's been wanting to ask you something. Don't you think the Balladeer's a bit of a walk?
As I've told you before, there are still some mysteries for him to resolve. Perhaps today will be the day.
What?
Smart. So, you made contact with that part of his mind.
Huh. Paimon thought nothing could get under that guy's.
Everyone has a history, Paimon. Even if you're a puppet created...
Speaking of puppets, we ran into two people at the Academia today talking about an essay. Turns out...
If you mean the mysterious events, the...
Really? Because from what they were saying, it sounded like lots of Tatar...
Oh? How interesting. Those two managed to deduce quite...
So the Gese got it right?
Well, they guessed right about one thing. Tatara Suna was
Must be a riveting conversation you three are having. Funny how all the good ones happen. Don't insult me. You're having a private conversation without me. Obviously. Of course you do. You can't have your...
So...
Still looking. Don't get your hopes up, though. You and your twin come from outside this world. It would...
Wait! How did you know about that? Didn't it...
It's not like we've never met before. And anyway, you're world famous. It'd be more surprising if I didn't know a few things about you. Right now, we have
Ouais,
to
c'est
keep
pas
the peace.
étonnant.
I'm not
Déjà,
interested
si
in
tu payes,
creating
t'es
more
sûr de les
misery for
avoir.
you, huh?
Puis après, que ce soit Venti, Zongli, même Raiden maintenant, ils sont déjà venus plusieurs fois, donc c'est normal qu'ils les aient, quoi. Puis si tu stocks contre ces K-pop, t'es sûr de les avoir.
Mr. Niwa, are you certain this is worth the risk? We are talking about...
There's no one else who can enter the furnace. It had...
Is that so?
It's...
I have been in Tatarasuna for some time now. You have shown me great under your leadership. Tatarasuna is a warm, welcoming... As I understand, the Raiden Shogun has, in recent years, eliminated much of the forging industry with crystal marrow as a raw material has since skills, blood, dreams. Every smith brought into this trade looks to find their purpose between steel and blade. That is why you accepted the proposal brought to you by myself and Akame.
Yes, well, were it not for you coming to you allowed Akame to take on. Even now, you remain one of Tatarasuna's key consultants.
You flatter me.
So you say.
My goods.
I tried to resist thinking it was all connected. What have we gained from adopting your... And recently, none of the people who went out... But that doesn't faze you.
I'm just surprised that you finally chose to be so sincere.
Mikoshi Nagamasa may have noticed that...
After all... Why, Mr. Ne-
Enough! I'm here because I'm in charge here.
Judging from the look...
Drop the act! We're past that now. I just want to know what you're still doing here. What's left?
Honestly, I'm just waiting for the right moment.
Trahison.
A moment like this.
You...
You're a little... I thought I'd disguise myself exceptionally well. At least for the first few days. It's a long journey from Inazuma to Fontaine, but that didn't stop them. Eventually, they managed to confirm that Escher
Pas de
was an
soucis, à
alias,
dimanche, no. Bonne nuit
and
à
that
toi.
I was not from. And yet, despite all of that, you still fail to realize my true identity.
Oh, but you're quite wrong. There is one other person.
Whoever you're working for won't get away with this. They'll be found out. But
It's no trouble at all. Patience is a virtue which if you must know, I'm happy to divulge my true identity. I'm a Fatui harbinger. Call me the Doctor.
The Fatui?
Just to create a minor inconvenience.
That's it. That's why you gave...
Look how even the righteous soul is. My device functions precisely as you say. It is the only chance you have of preventing a catastrophe. It is easier for a person to be possessed by evil spirits when they are filled with hate. So make no mistake, even without you, that pure...
If you he has nothing to prove to anyone.
What a beautiful way to see the world. Think of me as a monster or a demon. I say, Mr. Niwa, let's see what happens. Will your puppet friend become Mr. Niwa? Jester, I have completed the task you gave me. Creating a gap and infiltrating. I'd like to introduce a puppet to you. If he proves useful,
Ah, il parle de Scara, là.
let's make him our newest cop.
Hey!
Dottore. Good.
Was that the doctor? Did he turn into a... But why did we see things from him?
When I touched the doctor to confirm whether he'd eliminated all his segments, I read this memory in his mind.
Maybe so, but it means nothing.
Does it? But this memory shows that Niwa didn't betray you. You know very well what that means.
Let's give him some space.
He looks... They need to give him some time to process his emotions.
Paimon's still confused about the Tatarasuna incident. So, the doctor what?
Nobody has ever deceived you like that, Paimon. So now you have the complete picture. It was all a horrific experiment planned by the doctor. Everything of all the unwitting participants in the doctor's experiment. After the events you just saw in that memory, the doctor put Niwa's heart into the device and handed the load was far beyond what he expected. But the balladeer survived. He left the furnace, the mechanic answered. Niwa fled this place for fear of punishment, but he left you a gift. He said the mechanic removed the withered heart from the device as the balladeer was stunned that such unthinkable cruelty had brought him the thing he'd been longing for his entire life. He thought Niwa had completely betrayed him, and yet this very betrayal had ensured his survival.
Holy moly! So the doctor killed an innocent...
Pauvre Scara, il me fait presque de la peine. Je vais lui acheter des curly, tiens.
Dottore, you brazen-faced... Niwa didn't run from justice. You killed him.
A few moments later.
Shall we see how he's doing?
Putain, d'ailleurs, tu me fais penser, faut que je télécharge une vidéo.
Hey, you alright? That's a scary expression.
Are you worried about me? If we didn't have such a history, it won't. I'll keep my end of...
Hey!
That's why we're here. But unfortunately, there's no information about the descenders and
Even if you can't...
Oh, does that mean we have to leave empty-handed?
don't thank me just... you...
Huh?
The reason why there are records. Plus, he only came to this world because the heavens responded to the summoning.
The heavens responded?
The jester told me this himself. You can take his word on this. He was a royal mage in Conria, and lived with your brother for a time. I don't know the details. It's up to you whether you want to Did you get all that?
Yes.
Does this info count?
Very valuable.
Good. In that case, I'll take... Lesser Lord Kusin, I shared a secret with you, and now you owe me. So in return, give me your hand. Can you hear my voice inside your head? No, I can't do anything like that anymore. So tell me, in this world... Done.
Huh? What the?
Nothing. I was... So long. I suggest...
Where are you going?
Il est trop intelligent, ce cara.
Didn't you say not to go running off?
Fast reaction time. But I don't think we'll be seeing each other again. From this day forth, the names Balladeer and Kabuki Mono will... Those who died in Tatarasuna because of me deserve another...
Hey! Balladeer! Don't do anything!
You know, I never did like insects. Hordes of... But if a colony of harmless ants isn't threatening anyone, I guess they deserve...
Balladeer! Balladeer! Uh-oh, he disappeared. Come on.
J'étais sûr qu'il allait se faire la mascara. C'était obligé.
Oh no, he's really gone.
Oh, can you hear me?
Nihida!
Traveler, Paimon, Balladeer.
What? It was the Balladier's fault.
Elle le croyait faible alors qu'il n'était pas du tout faible.
He'd be capable of something like that, but did he keep some of his power hidden when he was defeated? Or...
Where the heck did he go?
Don't be. It's not your fault. Please, let me... We're running out of time.
We're out.
This is an emergency. I'll have to ask you to stay here for now. Everything's... I'm sorry.
An emergency?
Don't worry.
Her voice is gone. Paimon can't shake the... He wants to change the past? But surely that's impossible. Right. You can't just rewrite history. It's like, imagine Paimon drank all the water in this inn. Even if... Sorry, but erasing yourself from history? It's unthinkable. Is that really possible? And
Là, il va faire comme la première Kura.
there's no way he'll... There's nothing we can do about it at this point. Hey, have you got any ideas on... Seems like now there's nothing left for us to do but to go to sleep. But... So... Alright, Paimon will start. And Dre and Chili... Oh! Paimon was, talking? Huh. Is that a food... like saucers. Was it some... So, the balladeer is...
Non.
Okay, sure. Where are we going? Huh? Fine by Paimon.
Oh le délire.
Is everything okay?
Il a pété un capscar. S'il a réussi, c'est un génie.
Ah, it's been a while. Of course. Go ahead. Oh. Now there's a question the once renowned Raiden Gokuden. Comprised of 5, the art of forging practiced by these 5 clans, most of the great swordsmith clans of old, have since but fortunately, Kaedehara Kazuha recently returned to Inazuma and took up the mantle of the Ishin art. If my memory serves me right.
Oh, yeah, we were! They learned a bit about the decline of the Raiden Gokuden then, too.
In fact, this was not made known to me for most of my life. All these years, I knew of those great... He told me that, as we are both heirs to a branch of the Raiden Gokuden, there is no harm in telling you. But the Raiden Gokuden were the targets of a...
Vengeful?
400 years ago, so I'm told, there was a catastrophic malfunction in Tatarasuna's furnace. Tatarasuna was home to a state-of-the-art forging and smelting operation in that day. Knowing that they had just one chance to save countless lives, the smith's death, though heroic, dealt a devastating blow to his family's fortunes. In his heart, the whole of Inazuma was culpable in his tragedy. He hated the Almighty, powerless and destitute. The only legacy he had to pass on, alas. If only the story could have ended there. Finally, he made a drastic decision to take revenge on... In his fury, he murdered indiscriminately, killing even bladesmiths from the Hyakume clan, which he belonged to. But when he came to the Kaedehara and Kamisato clans, his killing spree came to an
Normal,
abrupt end.
Kamisato poto.
That is why the Kaedehara clan and their Ishin art survived that day.
Was there anything else you wanted to add?
Kazuha? Why, yes. Just yesterday. My pleasure.
Don't tell Paimon.
J'avoue, c'est pas faux, des personnes ont peut-être disparu avec ces conneries. Bon non, on va aller voir Ayatoto. Ah, me casse pas les couilles, je veux pas te parler toi. Le schnock. Il y a beaucoup de blabla, n'empêche, hein.
Traveler, it's been a while. If you're looking for the Commissioner and Miss Kamisato...
Are they out on...
The Commissioner is out on business, and Miss Kamisato is standing in for some meetings in the...
What do you think? Shall we go in?
If it were anyone else, I couldn't allow it. But seeing as you're so close with the...
We'll be heading in then.
Hmm? Hello, dears. Is there... Of course. What would you like to know? Oh, they're both very well indeed. Lately, Miss Kami has for the Commissioner himself, well, you...
So pretty much...
Very much...
Well, got any more questions?
You're very well, Miss Kami-san. I must say, many things in Inazuma seem to have... I mean, whenever the commissioner dines at home, Toma always joins. The commissioner has such a busy schedule that he doesn't talk. They say it's because Toma is a much. They get to talking about you, so Miss Kamisato occasionally joins them as well. It's been many years now since the late. As someone who is old and gray enough to have watched that, so in the future, if you ever do have wonder.
Paimon likes it. Paimon's itching to try it.
Of course.
Alright, goodbye for
Trop de
now.
blabla.
Great.
Encore et encore.
Don't worry,
All right then.
Oh, are you two leaving already?
Yep, everything's taken care of.
Very well.
Ah, il va peut-être y avoir un peu de baston avec un peu d'espoir là.
Do my eyes do...
Xavier, what are you doing?
I was in the general area, and now...
We have some questions and thought you might...
Certainly do. I've researched... If there's anything you want to know, just ask away.
Mahida!
My hand. Not only that, but I've met people in Inazuma whose family... Oh, I'm told that its history is one of the most foremost forging...
A couple? When exactly?
One was just in the last few years, the other was several hundred years ago. A fun fact, I'm not... They say he was a mechanic who consulted on a technology upgrade. It seems like the technological collaboration between...
Hey, weren't you gonna ask Xavier something about Tatarasuna?
Oh, I didn't realize you two were here for a
Me neither. Paimon doesn't know what's gotten into this one.
What brought this on? Did you just wake up today? Sure, go ahead. A kabuki mono? I do know the word. Inazuman for those eccentric types who always go around dressed to the nines. Just put sadly, I've never had the pleasure, nor have I come
Bon, le
across anything
cul machin là, il a disparu, ça veut dire ok. Le kabuki mono.
Of course, don't mention it.
Si ça concerne pas Genshin, non, je vais passer pour un fou sinon.
Farewell.
Looks like you got all the information you're looking for. Sure, but keep your smile, Spinal Crocodile. Come on, you gotta keep it together. Why don't you grab...
Oh là là, j'ai envie de dormir, ça y est. Bah là, c'est confirmé là. Je sais, Cosmo, ils l'ont dit. Il a juste passé ce qui le concernait. C'est pour ça qu'ils ont plus de souvenirs de lui. Et qu'il n'y a plus de Kubi Kimono vu que c'était lui. Putain, mais ça veut dire que Dotori il est vieux en vrai. Mais bon, comme il fait des clones de lui, c'est pas étonnant.
Akaba, Sawada, you're still here?
Indeed we are.
We have time.
It's the same topic we...
Still looking for more info about Tatarasuna, huh?
Unfortunately, we haven't... Huh?
I presume you'll want to read...
Well, what do you think?
Hey, Traveler, remember how...
What did you find out?
It's a long story.
Wow, so many new details.
Well, well. So it all comes down to one man's desire for revenge. Ugh. So there's no...
This new information actually lends further credence to my hypothesis. Evidently, swordsmiths were seen as having an incredibly prestigious role in society those days.
Bon, je pense pas.
Point taken, you were right.
And they're back at it.
Oh, so sorry. Look at us. Prattle.
You're welcome. See ya.
Keep us in the loop if you find out anything else.
Will do. Nahida, we're here!
Traveler, Paimon.
Ugh, where to start? Paimon hasn't...
The ballad... You look troubled. Is... Traveler?
Hey, what's wrong? You look so upset.
That's quite... So, this puppet known as the Balladeer,
But how is he even...
As the Traveler said, he very nearly became Sumeru's deity. Admittedly, nevertheless, it does make sense. If someone were to succeed...
So, you believe this person really existed? And we...
Yes. Theoretically speaking, it is pop. The Traveler comes from... So if there's anyone in the world capable of retaining...
Paimon's having a hard time understanding...
I can only make inferences based on the... Something else worrying you? Something that it couldn't change the fate of the ones who had died, right? Once the Balladeer realized he hadn't been betrayed after all, it must have completely changed. He couldn't keep hating humans after that. And if the story makes sense, the Balladeer, that power then enabled him to change what was recorded in her...
Yeah, it does make sense, but it just feels so hopeless. He gave everything to do that.
Please wait a moment. Found it. This should be the one. It turns out that I have a strange way of
What is it?
A record from a personal collection. It was tucked... You should take a look.
Is this a fairy?
I authored this record myself.
Huh? You?
When combined with the Traveler's narrative, it's clear that this story is an allegory. Everything in it is a symbol for something else.
Hold on. So this record survived?
Yes. Any information about the Balladeer, or changing the information in... But Irminsul can't change information.
That's incredible!
And sending the This story is abstract enough that it still resonates with the present. But if we connect all the different pieces together, the true story that emerges is the one she told us. There was once a lone once in a while. But the monster suit the kitten too.
Il faut que j'arrête de bailler, moi.
Furious at a gray fox.
Nahida!
Smiled. The monster gave. The fire was... The two promised they would spend their whole lives together. But the little bird did not have long left to live. It passed away. Never again would it... How it wished to I will become the... not just the balladeer story. It is his very own memories. I made a backup so that it would be preserved no matter what happened. To become a god, this memory of creating a deity, I buried it deep. It's hard to believe Paimon.
Il y a vraiment trop de blabla dans cette quête. Hein. J'ai pas fait un seul combat. En 2 heures, j'ai quasiment fait aucun combat, quoi.
Never forget that, and that is what you. Yeah, good idea. You got it. Come on. Let's go get a snack from one of the stalls in the Grand Bazaar.
Bon allez, je récupère 20 primogèmes pour faire ma dernière tentative et j'arrête. Putain, je veux juste checker un truc sur la Switch. Est-ce qu'elle est chargée? Je pense que là, elle est à 95%. Comme je viens de foutre sur la Switch après dans mon pieu. Je savais même pas qu'il y avait un coffre ici.
Exquisite treasures. Yes, this seems suitably sophisticated. Us.
You two look familiar, but if you'd like, I can pass whatever
We ran into the...
Oh? Siraj.
Vahumana Reese.
Yes, one of them. There are rumors he'll become Vahuman.
I want to report him. He kidnapped me. I ran as fast as I could. A little slower and he would have caught me.
There's no rush. What kind of experiments was he?
I don't...
Huh? You...
All I remember, it's like a nightmare that... Oh! I heard they can...
Even if what you say... But before that, I would like...
You think I'm not...
Please don't take it the wrong way. Sorry, but can you two wait out here a little?
Huh? I'll hate them.
Let me bring you up to speed. First things first, Ilyas passed the lie detector test. This indicates that what he said is highly credible. As such, we've decided to launch an investigation, but per protocol, this matter was...
Huh? It's kind of...
You're overthinking.
Really? In that case...
It's already against... Oh, never mind. Alright, in that case, Ilyas claimed that Siraj... Incidentally, Siraj is... It's close to the time that Ilyas...
That's right.
Oh, come on! should we eat first? Hey, are you gonna answer or what? Alright, whatever you want. Well, Paimon will be right here when you figured stuff. What is it? Why'd you jump up all of a sudden?
Excuse me, boss. There seems to be a small problem with the last bill. Look.
Pas de soucis, Cosmo. Bah, il est là, ce gars.
Hey, what?
Il a juste changé son identité, je pense.
No, not you. That kid. Didn't you see? Little rascal grabbed my last 2 fresh... Look, if you're gonna help out here, you can't keep spacing out, okay? What is...
I wasn't paying close enough attention. I think you're right. Maybe it's the city.
Who's that guy? You know him or something? He's who?
You're a strange one, kiddo. You say you don't want any money for helping out. I don't want to take advantage, so I'm happy to pay you what I'd pay anyone else. But if you keep acting like this, pretty soon I won't be able to afford to.
No, please. I mean it. You don't need to pay...
You're welcome, I guess. But I got bigger things to worry about. Look.
Leave it to me. I'll find some more.
Stop. I'm gonna level with you, kiddo. I've never met a worker who said they didn't want a wage before. You don't want money. You don't take days off. And in your free time, all I see...
That's right, I am. We can talk more about that later. First, let me get those fruits.
Hey, what do we do now? Okay, stay out of sight. Don't let him see you.
Yeah.
Even though you say he's the balladeer, what are we planning on doing? Stealing his sunset? Oh, alright.
This should be enough. Guess I should wash them before I take them back. Huh? You two over there. Is there some... You've been following me all the way from the city. I'd have to be... have we met before? No, we haven't met. But I have no recollection.
Are you
Sorry, but I just can't take your word for it.
a puppet? What makes you...
Huh?
You were right.
I guess you do know me after all. That is... Look, I'm just a wanderer. But seeing as you've gone through all this trouble to track... Okay, but please let me...
Are you really working for that guy? He said you don't want any more...
Yes, I ran into him out in the wilderness during a storm. And he let me take shelter in his...
That's oddly nice.
Let me take these back. Then I'll come with you, okay?
Then let's return to the city.
Here you go, boss.
Oh, you really...
Something's come up, and they need to borrow me.
I was just about to pay you anyway. Go wherever you want.
What?
I get it, okay? You just wanted to help me out, to thank me for... But look, it was pouring down, and there you were. Imagine you and me for a second. It's a little weird, right?
But
anyway, taking you in didn't put me out even slightly. You don't owe me a thing for it.
But I don't... No. Then I suppose this is where we say goodbye.
Don't mention it, kiddo. I've run into all kinds.
Thank you. All right, done.
Oh, elle est chiante cette partie de l'histoire. Y a pas un combat, rien. Ça me déprime. C'est lassant.
What's wrong? Huh?
Hello. I do apologize for this.
You found this guy in the street, but he You say that you are trekking across Teyvat to train yourself. Many other Inazuma.
Well, it seems more relevant in my case. But these two claim that they know me.
Ouais, sauf que moi je vais aller dodo après là.
I don't like to. Oh, like a yes. Some.
Okay. Oh, you want to tell me, but you can't. If it's that difficult to talk about, but I'll be able to handle it.
Is truth something you can't?
Yes.
Then I'll be straight with you. In your previous, you nearly died because of what other people did. And many died because of you. You drifted from place to place. Actions rooted in persistence sometimes bear bitter fruit.
I gave everything I had, but it barely changed.
In terms of the outcome alone.
I don't think I can judge everything I've heard.
Elle dure depuis une heure après cette discussion.
That is the nature.
It seems like if we were enemies.
He's got so much.
Lesser Lord Kusanal.
Yes.
Please.
Even though it will.
I'm just a.
Very well. Wait, shouldn't we?
Don't worry.
Traveler, could I ask you to super? Oh, good boy.
Understood.
Thank you.
Ah, un petit donjon. Bon allez, dernier donjon et dodo. Normalement je dois avoir mes 20 primos qui me manquent.
This looks like Inazuma. Right now, you're in a dream I created. These memories will show you the raw truth. But sounds like an immersive experience.
You don't need to do this for me.
We never give up halfway.
All right.
Wanderer, is that because you could see?
I hear footsteps.
This place is no. There's there's someone passed out on the ground. You're awake. Not a.
This man is, and the rest is his in the original.
Let me get you out of here. Our people are nearby. Hang in there.
During the Tatarasuna incident, Niwa was murdered by the doctor, disguised as a mechanic. The balladeer, then as the second, but Katsuragi. Katsuragi seems like he was a good guy.
He looks like a warrior, but he has a kind face. Why couldn't he live a long and happy life?
Ah putain, j'avais pas vu le trou.
Nagamasa, I found this young guy in a cave sealed off by a landslide. He doesn't remember his name.
Well, we need to call you something. I hear the workers are calling you the Kabuki Mono.
It's fine with me.
Katsuragi, report to Niwa. Tell him we have someone new joining us.
Il y a des pièges partout.
What are we doing back here? Whoa.
I was abandoned.
Okay, I heard my mom. He kept coughing.
But you can't.
Yup. This child, after his mother, after leaving, what happened to the? He died from his.
Hey!
What's wrong? Say something! You promised me we could be family! You're no different from Niwa and all the others.
The voices have gone.
Let's keep going.
You do realize you're blocking my path.
I've come not to obstruct you. I've been waiting. What you are truly is a weapon. One that could be wielded with an iron will. Or you could continue to drift aimlessly.
Are you trying to win me over?
J'ai pas fait gaffe.
Long-fated rebellion has begun. Why not take your place at the banquet and join those who shall feast?
One with nature.
Dawn my night!
Quietly now.
This place is dark.
I'm in the original version of events. Such a creepy
Ah, c'est là où elle a dû donner le news de
my
Raiden.
fair lady. Is this rundown factory and these incompetent fools all for me? Wow. You shouldn't have.
Huh. What do you have to gain from belittling your subordinates? You might not want to admit it, but you are a part of this plan. Perhaps you find fighting in the abyss to be a more meaningful use of your time? Oh, but of course, even this pales in comparison to being experimented on by the doctor.
What a sharp tongue you have. Funny how negotiating never seems to be your strong suit. For the task ahead, I suggest you keep your true feelings to yourself.
Save your breath. I know what I have to do.
I'm sure you think so, but I still think you need to hear it. Don't start thinking you're invincible, and don't let your emotions get in the way.
Surely you're not worried about me.
Mais elle est morte aussi.
I just can't have you getting in my way. You and Child never fail to find ways to complicate things.
I'm merely lighting a little
J'avoue.
fire in this chaotic nation.
Boobs.
But you, being tossed out like trash, must make you want to destroy it completely. Do you remember the last time you were here? That was a lot of swordsmiths you killed. I'm sure the descendants of the Raiden Gokaden are still suffering the... Look at you. Oh, don't get so sentimental. Bye then. See you at the victory feast.
Poor little tongue? Forget it. Someone might...
The plot does not end here. There is more of this story to come.
Yes.
Why are you staring at me in silence? Can't you think of a nicer way to express yourself?
I'm under no obligation to be nice to you. Besides, I thought nothing mattered to you except results in your own interests. Isn't that right? Witch?
Muddle-headed puppet. You're only number 6 because you can take more abuse than other humans. Do you really count that as an asset?
You're about as much fun to be around as a raging inferno. But before we murder each other, it'd be best if we finish our duties.
The wind knows me.
As one with wind and cloud!
Here comes the catch.
Can't run from death.
Boobs.
Looks like we've arrived in Sumeru. Is that?
Considering that Amorta's sage, Nafis, refused to join this project, I'll take part in the experiment in his place.
Welcome. I look forward to a fruitful collaboration.
When do we start?
You seem impatient. You should know that becoming a god...
The biological transformation is a lengthy process. As such, I too would recommend that we commence as soon as...
Nothing worse than what I've been through before then, Doctor.
You were the most resilient test subject I ever came across. Thanks to you, I was able... Alas, after that, you were under orders to remain in the abyss. We barely saw each other.
That was gracefully worded. Ever wonder what they think if they knew that nothing matters to you?
I suggest you speak to me in a more respectful...
The doctor again?
That person gives off a very sinister energy.
It's normal for him to give you the creeps. He scares the bejeebers out of Paimon.
Ça y est, il veut pécho Signora.
Let's move on.
Tu vas lui faire un gosse? Ah merde.
You're a god. Do you think I'm you?
If you accept that he is you, just as you...
In your eyes?
Do you think there are any differences between your present self and your previous and future?
Il va ken une morte.
If not, whoever
Ou il va la
has tasted the
ressusciter.
joys and sorrow...
I've seen enough of my past. If possible, I'd like to reclaim the sins that are mine to bear. No matter the consequences, I won't run from blame or Can you return my memories to me?
Huh? But won't that mean you'll lose your current...
I've always believed that human lives follow a set of rules. As a puppet living in a human world, my life is so...
Regaining your memories means reverting completely to your previous incarnation. Are you sure you want...
I've lived with the void in my chest my whole life. My creator didn't need me. And ever since... But then I met you. And I finally realized that... I've always felt I have... So I beg you.
Very well, since your mind is made... You have made your decision. Now, take this.
Set him free.
A puppet? What's he doing here? You're a human as far as I
Fais gaffe à la décomposition quand même, Shinobi, parce qu'à mon avis, depuis le temps, elle est quand même plus en parfaite compo.
What a fine blade. Nagamasa will be thrilled.
This is my...
Is he alright?
All worthless dross will be purged. That's why this won't be the end.
Kara est dans la place. Il fait flipper.
This is trying my patience.
J'ai jamais joué avec lui, donc je sais même pas comment on le joue Scara.
At my command, you shall fall. Insignificant pest.
I'm used to this.
My endless cycle begins. Cry louder. Swarm Fury. Feeble human.
C'est con, je jouais pas parce qu'il a l'air pas mal en vrai le perso.
Follow me. Behold. Insignificant pest.
Ouais, et puis les persos, il est passé à Nemo quoi, alors qu'à la base il est Cryo.
Imbecile.
What did you expect? I'd never...
There's the tone of voice again. Wait, but it was you inside that thing too.
Sorry. I'm harsh on myself and everyone else. But don't worry.
The memory recovered.
Come on.
Y a pas un coffre? Quelle arnaque tout ça pour même pas avoir un coffre.
Welcome back, traveler. You don't like being a...
It's fine. But I was just thinking, after learning about everything the doctor did, there's no way... I'm not planning on returning to the Fatui. And they wouldn't take me back anyway.
So, you're quitting the Fatui for good?
It's like you said, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Everything may look futile.
But that doesn't mean your own past has to...
Of course.
And your main goal, for which you gave up everything you had, you weren't able to achieve it. I hope you can see and understand. Changing the world, changing the past. What you were looking for is complete annihilation. But this is just a fantasy. Even if the Balladeer is removed from existence.
Indeed.
Do you regret doing all that when you've gotten so little?
Even if I'm completely worthless, there's nothing... Lesser Lord Kusanali, you purposely left that information in Irminsul, didn't...
Yes, and I took pains to make sure that you...
Why would you go to such lengths?
In all honesty, your past experiences have made you a useful asset to Sumeru and to me. Winning you up, but before that...
Very clever.
I guess you could say that's one of...
Utility to others is what gives me... Oh, right. Sorry if I have a slightly different perspective on things, but I don't feel like I've been duped. The wisest leaders are...
I'm glad you're able, traveler, including the beginning of your twins' journey recorded in Irminsul. What I will try.
Traveler. After I dove into the information... So that's how you... Well, whatever your reason, borrowing and returning are the only real relationship...
That's not true. A relationship between two people is not simply a ledger. I think deep down you realize this. People who show up in your life don't just evaporate like water drops. Some things in this
Trop de blabla encore. Donne-moi mes primogènes que je puisse aller dormir.
But humans can't live with...
You understand what pain is perfectly well. Even without the past is set in stone. But you can keep moving on.
Sounds like you've got a future planned out for...
Everything's ended up being...
Then I guess I'll be helping you from behind the scenes from now on.
Oh, chouette, j'ai un allié. Pilé, c'est pas un faible. Hein.
Why?
Because...
Then I hope we don't see...
A name is life's first gift. The Traveler and Paimon have helped you a lot. If you can't decide on a new name...
No! Paimon only does nicknames! If it's a...
Have you...
C'est quoi, je vais le laisser nomade parce que j'ai la flemme de le renommer. J'aurais pu l'appeler Trouduc. Ça aurait été marrant.
Oh. What about a nickname? Take your time. Everyone who manipulates...
You mean
the doctor.
Now that your stance...
One more thing. There are still some descendants of the Raiden Gokuden living in Inazuma. I don't plan to leave even though the events have...
I see.
Huh?
It's fine. What's that look for? That day will come. Alright. Goodbye, wise deity. And you...
He's gone.
What he went through today...
Yeah, true. But even so we can finally go...
Thank you both.
I've got it! I can end my novel with some work.
You mean because everyone else in the...
Yeah! I heard that Mikoshi Nagamasa died at a ripe old age. He's the perfect... The dark clouds had Then, one night, as all these expressions of life is a story too...
J'ai pas eu mes primogènes. Putain. Je suis à 149, ça veut dire.
Take it easy.
It's about time we had a break. As soon as you stop, all the time... Wow! Huh? Look at that, did someone...
You sound lost. I know why you are troubled.
Huh? Is this...
Unfortunately, the fate of Tevat cannot easily be changed. When a small animal runs into like a vase that falls to...
Who are you?
History does not change easily, but human hearts can.
The voices disappeared. And who the heck was that? And what were they doing? Anyway, it feels wrong just leave.
Je sais pas. On le saura bientôt, je pense. Ah, j'ai mis Primo. C'est la fin du live. J'ai 4 quêtes à faire encore. J'ai dit 22h, au final j'aurais coupé le live à 22h30. Bon les loulous, moi je vous souhaite une bonne soirée. Je vais aller me pioter. Il est l'heure pour Papy Shrek d'aller dormir. Je vous dis donc à dimanche pour un live Pokémon ou Fire Emblem. Comme il y aura le nouveau jeu qui sort demain. Et je vous souhaite une bonne soirée. Allez, salut la team!
Looks like the situation has changed again.